Woman is cleaning the vase she just bought. However, suddenly the vase spun and emitted smoke and fire. Then the smoke flew out. The woman was very surprised. Then a Bigfoot appeared in front of the door. The woman was completely confused. At that moment, when approached, the Bigfoot disappeared into smoke. He thought he was dreaming. So he closed his eyes and counted from 1 to 3. However, after opening his eyes, still saw that strange thing. He saw a giant man in front of him. The giant man used his hands to touch the books on the shelves, then touched the laptop on the table, and used magic to turn on the television, then absorbed the person on the screen, and gave it to the woman as a gift. But the woman did not dare to accept it, and asked the giant man to let go. The giant man obeyed the order. Then the two began to introduce themselves. The giant man said he could make 3 things a woman wished for. The woman said she needed to think. The giant man shrunk his body, and then brought food, so that the woman could quickly tell her what she wanted. But the woman said she was satisfied with her current life. What to think? And as far as he knows, those who are in making wishes do not have great results. The man started to worry. What if I don't have a wish? If not, then I will suffer. The man tried to calm himself down. And if the man doesn't fulfill a wish, then he will not be free, and will float in an invisible state, and no one can see it. The woman suggested that the man go back into the vase. But the man still couldn't get into the vase, and had to wait 3,000 years to get in. Fine, but I will not intend to use those 3 wishes. Jinn felt angry with the woman. The woman panicked and rushed to say her 3 wishes. First, I want my headache to go away. Then Monday, I want a cup of tea and cake to accompany the tea. Jinn felt his 3 wishes were unappreciated, because humans always have desires. He didn't believe that there were humans who didn't have desires. Are you still alive? I hope we don't meet again next time. Suddenly the flower vase he was holding broke. You can't say such a thing. And soon the 2 of them slowly calmed down. They decided to use another way. Lao Jin started talking about his past. 3,000 years ago, the genie and the queen loved each other. But the arrival of a man that completely changed his life. The story starts with a music. The queen and the others listen attentively. David calmly adjusted the strings of the harp. After correcting, he started playing his lute again. At that time, the queen tried to contain the feelings in her heart. David continued to play his lute. Everyone paid close attention to the sound of David's harp. After a while, David finished playing his harp. Queen looks very interested in David. The genie said that David couldn't be trusted. But the queen didn't listen, especially after David answered the question correctly. That made the queen even more interested. Jinn stood upstairs to observe the 2. But then David saw the genie hiding. David took out a vase and twisted his hand 3 times, and chanting a spell that makes the body of the genie into smoke. Then slowly the smoke entered the vase. Since then the genie is locked in the vase. And David threw it out. Then the vase was caught by the bird outside. The bird flew while carrying the vase that locked the genie. The queen didn't realize that. Soon the bird threw the vase to the bottom of the sea. And after 2,000 years, the vase was found by a fisherman. Then it is used as a building material. A girl climbs the wall because she wants to see the prince. The prince saw it, so that the girl was shocked and fell. He accidentally found the vase. As he cleaned the vase, then the genie came out of the vase. The girl fainted on the spot, looking at the scene in front of her. After waking up, the girl said her wish. That is marrying the prince. Then they hid the vase under the floor. But life in the palace was not good. Jinn repeatedly told Ken to be careful. However, Ken tells the genie that he wants to have children with the prince. But that's another concubine annoying. And the prince was killed at that time. Jinn tells Ken that this is a dangerous situation, and urges Ken to express his 3rd wish. But Ken doesn't believe it and goes out. As a result, Ken was thrown into the sea by the enemy. Jinn was restrained by the monsters, so he couldn't save him. When they were gone, the genie went to save Ken. But Ken was dead by then. From then on, he floated unseen. At first, no one knew the vase was hidden under the floor, until a girl fell while walking. The girl touches the vase and can see the genie. Jinn rushed to urge the girl to say her wish. But the girl instead told the genie to go back into the vase, then throw it to the bottom of the sea. And someone else accidentally found a vase in the fish's belly. When the jinn appear, The jinn are talented and thirsty for knowledge. So jinn teach many things. Then they fell in love with each other. But the genie did not allow the genie to make his third wish. Jinn was furious at that time. And the genie decided to go back into the vase. That was all he could do for the genie he loved. The story touched the woman's heart. So that makes him fall in love with the genie. Then he said his wish was to have the heart of a genie. Jinn also fulfilled his wish. Their life is very difficult. Because the genie still does not know the life of the woman. So the woman wanted to teach the genie. Jinn used his power to calm the mind. Jinn went outside to listen to the material from the woman. Then go to know more about human civilization now. Soon the woman found the genie turning into smoke in the basement. At that time the genie still did not react. The woman said she wanted the genie to talk right then and there. Suddenly the genie came to his senses and said he was sleeping and rushed off. But the woman knows the genie never sleeps. Jinn is acting very strange. The woman understood that the jinn were not fit for this world. But the genie said that he would adapt. Thank you for being brave enough to do it. Trust me, I love you very much. Love is a gift, but it cannot be forced. If you don't fit into this world, I wish you could go back to where you came from. The problem where it was before long they heard the sound of the vase breaking. Then the two are still together. Until the world separates her. The woman puts her things in a cardboard box. 3 years later, after he had finished his work, he walked home. But suddenly, he felt something strange. Then he turned to look. He saw a genie walking towards him. The genie insisted on visiting the woman, even though their time together is uncertain. Because jinns still suffer in this world. Yet she still wanted to be by his side. Thank you for watching.